This one wait until he answers and then you can tell us about it. So in case he answers. Okay, so we want to know whether like you have a certain procedure for adoption. Like, do you have any papers to like go through?
So what we basically do is we first ask the prospective adopters to come down, visit the dogs, spend at least 3-4 hours with them on the first visit, and we ask them to bring at least a couple of dogs. Okay. So once we do that, what we do is we just want to make sure that the dog is going to work proper and the family is going to be comfortable with the dog, and the dog is going to be comfortable with the family. So what we see is we ask every member of the family to come down because we want to see how the dog is behaving with all of them. Okay. Once everything is perfect, we know that the dog is going to be taken care of properly. We fill out an adoption form, and we'll take your ID proof and we'll take your address proof.
Okay. So like, is it possible that we can get like hard copy of the form?
Hard copy of the form. Okay, let me check it out. If necessary, I'll give it.
Okay. Then yeah.
How many volunteers do you get per month?
Per month, we get about 3 to 4 volunteers.
At an average, like how many dogs are adopted per month?
Per month, around 8 to 9 dogs are adopted in a month.
Okay. So yeah.
Is the BBD syndrome applied when adopting dogs according to observations?
Once more.
The BPD syndrome is
The
big dog.
Yeah.
Dog syndrome.
It's like, does that happen to some of the families? Like, do they have?
Yeah, some of the families do that reservation, but it is definitely, we try and counsel them, make them understand that there's nothing like that. The color of the dog is, it doesn't matter at all. It's just basically a dog. So yeah, that does occur sometimes.
Is there a particular way that mistreated dogs should be handled?
Yes, there is a particular way. Any mistreated dog has to first gain the trust in humans. Okay? So if a newly dog like that comes to our shelter, we immediately do not put that dog up for adoption. Okay? We take our time with the dog, understand how the dog is behaving with humans, what kind of special care it requires, how long it will take for him or her to trust humans again. Okay? It's only after that, when we understand what are the things that the dog requires from the new home, that is only when we put the dog up for adoption.
Okay. In like usual.
If he has any questions, hold on to it.
Okay. Do the dogs go under any specific medication? If so, what kind?
So it depends on the kind of problem the dog is facing. So we take the dog to the vet, and whatever the vet prescribes, that is the medication the dog is put on.
Okay. So then how many? Okay. So according to your observation, other than like the BBD, are there any other bias from adopters?
Quite a few of the adopters who come here, they want to take breed dogs. Okay, so they are not interested in the Indian dogs, the Indian pariah dogs. Whereas actually, if you look at it, the Indian dogs are much more better off in this weather, in this climate. That reason is because it happens. It's basically, if you later on maybe you'll be studying about genes. It's what is passed on from generation.
Easily adapted to their surroundings.
Adapted to the.
Surroundings.
Yeah, they take a little bit of time. If it is very necessary for any dog to be used to other dogs also. Okay, so a dog which has grown up in away from other dogs, only in a family with only humans around, those guys will take a little longer to get used to other dogs. Any dog has been socialized with other dogs. Any dog which has been socialized with other dogs before, they find it easier.
Okay, so far, is there like any particular behavior from mistreated dogs? Like, is there any unusual behavior from them?
No, it's not unusual. The way these guys behave, it's actually a very normal behavior to someone who has been badly treated. So it just takes them a little bit of time to come out of it, and then it will be fine.
What are the various breeds that you've rescued?
We have had all kinds of breeds. We have had Saint-Bernards, we have had Siberian Huskies. Siberian Huskies are supposed to be pulling sleds in Antarctica. They are not supposed to be over here in India. So it doesn't matter. It's like every breed has come over here.
What's your favorite breed?
My favorite breed.
No. Meaning like for people, are there any specific favorite breed?
Particularly, see, it depends on how people view a different breed. Okay, so what you will find is that a lot of people want to adopt Labradors and Golden Retrievers. Okay, but they don't realize that. Thing is that the abandonment of Labradors and Golden Retrievers are the highest. Okay, so basically they take in these dogs because they think they are going to be very friendly. They're going to be very nice to, cuddle and all of that. But they also find out later on that, they are a very high energy dog. They're not being able to take care of them. So always proper research should be done before ever getting a dog.
Okay.
Is it okay if you promote a surrounding or community with your adoption process?
The surrounding community, yeah, absolutely, no problem.
Are some of the dogs violent as they have been mistreated badly?
No, they are not violent. They just have a defensive behavior. You need to understand that behavior first, and only then you approach the dog. If
Okay.
you have proper understanding, they're not at all aggressive.
Like, what advice would you give to a person who's afraid of dogs because of misled facts?
Okay. Absolutely. So, the one thing that I would ask them to do is not have any kind of prejudice in their minds. Go with an open mind. Possibly go to a shelter where they will be supervised, people who know how to behave around dogs. Get help from them. Slowly, steadily introduce themselves to 1-2 dogs. The more time they spend in the shelter, it's easier for them to understand because every dog has a different personality.
Okay, so what can a person do if they're attacked by a dog?
So if it's a dog bite, so the first thing that you need to do is wash the wound, specifically with soap, and then clean the wound with Dettol and all of that. Then go to the doctor. Immediately go to the doctor.
Okay.
The doctor, if necessary, will prescribe shots.
No, also another thing is, if a dog's in front of you and it's about to attack you, what should your reaction be? Should you be...
Okay, so in
Before
case
the attack.
in case you find yourself in a situation where the dog on the opposite side is being aggressive, never turn your back to the dog. Never turn your back, never run away. Okay? Stand, keep a very calm and composed posture. Your body language should be very relaxed, and don't keep eye contact with the dog. Okay? Look at the dog, but your eyes should not be meeting the dog. Okay? Eye contact should
Because
not
that
be there.
challenges the dog.
Exactly. That challenges the dog. So keep yourself in a very relaxed atmosphere. Your body language should be calm. Look at the dog. Slowly, steadily, the dog is going to calm down and then back away. But don't turn. Back away with your
Why?
front facing the dog.
Why should we turn?
See, if you turn, the basic instinct of a wild animal is to chase. Okay? So if you turn and you run, that gives them the chasing instinct. So it's the same thing that lions do in the wild, hyenas do in the wild, they chase their prey. Okay? So that is why when you stand and when you keep your front facing to the person, to the animal, that's when that chase instinct does not come out.
So what are the age groups that usually volunteer?
We generally get a lot of people who are going to colleges, and you guys, your age group is pretty rare. So we get a lot of people who are about 18 to 22, 23.
Okay. Last one.
Yeah,
Let's
come,
ask.
come.
Okay, what percentage of dogs that are adopted and are abandoned dogs, And what percentage of dogs adopted are newly breed dogs?
Like,
See, newly bred dogs generally don't get abandoned, okay? And the shelter that basically people take, young dogs, puppies, and then when they grow up, they realize they can't take care of them because they haven't done proper research and all. That is when the abandonment happens. So dogs generally come to us when they are already about minimum 6-7 months old. Okay. So that is why, percentage of abandoned dogs is obviously much higher than newly bred dogs.
yeah, that's all.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem.
You want to spend some time with some select dogs?
Yeah, like the friendly one.
Yeah,
That's
so
all I
the
want.
ones outside are absolutely friendly. Again, like I said, if a dog is approaching you, don't back away. Okay, don't show your tongue. Don't.
So who all wants to go and spend time with the dog and who don't? It's a good time to come out of your fears. I'm not
Yeah,
forcing you or I'm not
Absolutely.
doing yes.
Yeah.
It's a good time to come out of your
Just one.
fears.
The small dog is so nice.
I know, he's so cute.
The German Shepherd is a little.
Please.